Welcome to Wing Talk. It's D. To some, that's Diesel. To some, that's Dwayne. And to the family, that's the D. That's only for the family.
I am the Don Dada.
It's your girl Tay, aka Tay. I done came down and I'm not from the Bay. And I'm from the H. Man, what it do? We got wings to talk about. What about you?
Yeah.
And tonight our wings are probably sponsored and brought to us by, again, Eric Nelson, who is a local author. He is responsible for the book The Worldly Teacher, which is a children's book. Go out and get it. It's about the world's first black female principal in America. So go out and get that book. It is on Amazon as well as Barnes & Nobles. In addition to writing books, Mr. Nelson has also made some wings for us, and the last time we were able to try his garlic wings, and tonight we are trying his buffalo wings. So we're gonna see how these are leveling out. What are you guys excited?
Can you
Excited.
tell I got ADHD? Okay. Yes.
Excited. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna try it without the sauce.
Excellent. Give me 14 of them. Give me 14 of them right now.
I like the char. Nice char. Nice char. I even see garlic bits. I mean, hot flavoring.
If you don't know this about me, I could never be a vampire. I love garlic. 10s for me because it's perfect.
It has garlic. It has the hotness.
It has the spice, but I could taste the garlic most importantly.
You giving them a 10, Latavia?
10s.
10s across the board.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're doing 10s.
I'm gonna give him a 10 as well. I'm not gonna break it. I'm gonna give him a 10. I think this was very, very good, Mr. Nelson.
Shout out to Eric. We appreciated the home wings. We will take home wings as long as we know you and we vet you. We'll try out your home wing flavors.
Yes. And we like to also watch you make them just to make sure you ain't doing nothing spooky. All right. So we're going to move right along into the next category, which is our Hot Topic segment. And on tonight, we're going to discuss there were 2 tragic incidents that happened. Tragic. And one of those incidents was the child that was abducted in the front yard in Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah.
That happened, and of course he was returned home, thank God. And then there was another incident where a Walmart employee killed their manager on the shift manager, stabbed her in the face to death. She was a mother of 6. And there was previous video of this previous employee going online saying that she had been being bullied at work.
She could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. Like, seriously, man, I got I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. You know, nobody's perfect. It's God, it happens. You know what I mean? So her, all that animosity and that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. That is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody gonna have to do something about that. It's not funny. Like, to think she's, like, trying to make it seem like that she big dog or something. Give a f*** about you telling me about you pulling a gun on a kid. I don't that doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a f*** about her telling me about what the she did. You sound like a psychopath. Get the out of here with that
And also there was other signs and symptoms from what comments and spectators are saying that show that this young lady could potentially possibly be mentally ill. So I just want to know, what do you guys take on all this? And why do you think that all this
good
trauma
hot topics? You know, honestly, the kid that was brought back, well, thank God, he was brought back. I don't know.
I immediately showed Aiden. I said, do you see this? This is still happening. They're just picking up kids off the street.
And broad daylight.
You need to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Yell, holler, scream.
And that was a good thing that obviously he had gotten some kind of talk because he knew to scream and yell and do all that. So that was good. And I agree with you. I've definitely had a talk with Aunt Marissa and kind of just very much so actually even had a whole enactment. Like, you know, like, I'm gonna tackle you and you tell me what you're gonna. You're like, you have to do that. These kids think everything friendly. It's not friendly. It's not We're not friendly. In fact, I'm the intruder. Don't look at me. I'm the intruder right now, and I'm gonna hurt you. What you gonna do? I'm the kidnapper. So yeah, I think having a whole reenactment actually is not a bad idea too. So obviously that kid was taught something.
Listen, y'all can judge me, but sometimes I'll just be asking him random stuff. So I'll be like, what are you gonna do if somebody come up to me and be like, hey, what's up? Like, your mom told me to come and pick you up. We can go get some ice cream and stuff. Da, da, da. And of course, I guess I've done it enough that he kind of know. He was like, I want to say, you don't know my mom, whatever. I say, no, that's not what you say. You say, then what did I tell him? You say, fuck you, bitch. Get away from me. He was looking like, and I was like, they need to know you standing on business. I'm not gonna be the one. I'm not gonna be the kid today.
Actually, that's okay. It's kind of like how I remember that Kevin Hart stand up when he went back to school and said, "My mama told me to tell you."
My mom told me to tell you to mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Little stupid bitch.
Like, that's basically like, yeah, you kind of, in that kind of situation, I think, yeah, you kind of got to tell your kid, do whatever you got to do to be safe.
We just have to be mindful that we have to keep a better watch, a better reach, a better everything of the children. I don't know if the parents were close by or if they, I don't know what that.
I think their grandparents were watching him ride his bike, like maybe in the garage or something.
See, and that's scary.
They were not far. They weren't all the way in the house.
Aiden loved riding his bike up and down the street.
And I remember as a child without even cell phones. I used to ride my bike
in the neighborhood
around the
so, it's just, again, it's scary, and I'm glad that the outcome was the outcome. That's what I will say. And I think that when stuff like this happens, we can always dwell on the shoulda, woulda, coulda, and whatever. But what's most important, that we learn the lessons from these, and that we try to prepare the next set of children so that this does not be a repeat offense.
Yeah.
As far as the McDonald's incident, again, as tragic as that was, I really want to, for me, I'm going to focus on the lessons and not badmouth the young lady that did it or what have you. Again, we have to be very, very mindful of how we're interacting with our coworkers. When you're in a position of leadership and you're in a position of authority, you have to check the temperature with people. Everybody cannot take work constructive criticism. Everybody can't take everybody's delivery. Some people, you can't say much to them at all, really. So you just have to kind of be mindful of that and make sure that when you do deliver unpleasant news to someone or what have you, y'all got y'all distance for a while. Because
I think the young lady had mental issues. It's McDonald's. You can go find, and I'm not saying McDonald's, a job is a job is a job. I don't, you do your thing, but I'm just saying, like, you didn't have to crash out behind that. That's not a crash out situation.
Some people literally cannot. What I'm realizing is one reason we're all doomed is because they can't fix a situation that they don't even know that they're in. People's brain chemistry is actually being changed by the food.
Message.
So people are really
at McDonald's
and then if they live in a food desert or they live in a poverty-stricken area, you only have the worst options for the most part, and it's literally eating away at their brains. And so, mental illness, but really it's environmental illness.
I think all of that can be true. In addition to that, I think that, again, we have to be emotionally intelligent enough to where that we are always aware and protecting of ourselves. And again, like I said, I'm sure that manager did not think that that was going to go in that way. So, I agree with you. We have to be mindful. Everybody is in their own processing state. Mm-hmm. So how you deliver things, how you say things, how you handle people does matter. Mm-hmm. I'm learning that you can say difficult things nicely. You can, construct, you can critique people and still, bring honor to them in a way that uplifts them. And I'm also realizing that when I don't have the words to find something positive or what have you, sometimes it's just best not to say anything.
Message.
Because you just never know who is literally on that last limb and they just waiting for you to be that push,
I agree. I mean, I also do feel the same way you feel. I think everything you said is correct. We just got to learn how to talk a little bit nicer, constructively, if that makes sense. If we need to, if we find ourselves in that space. But you didn't have to crash out over a McDonald's shop. You just lost your life and killed somebody else. I don't think that's, I don't know. Maybe it's the McDonald's, McDonald's she was eating for lunch. All right, let's head to our next topic. Actually, we have a question. We have a question from, make sure y'all send your questions to askwingtalk@gmail.com. We do have a question this time around.
Hit us up on Instagram as well.
Or hit us up on Instagram, yes. Send us a message. Anyway, so there's this question from this lady. She is married to her husband. They don't have any kids together, but the husband has his own child with another previous relationship. Anyway, she's graduating with her master's degree, and his daughter is graduating from pre-K. So she sends the question because the master's graduation and the pre-K graduation is on the same day, and he chose to go to his daughter's pre-K graduation. Of course, that caused some rift, and so the wife sends messages back and forth that I can't believe that you're missing my double master's achievement. Pre-K is not really an achievement, and so it has caused some turmoil in their relationship. And so the question is basically, is she tripping? And was he right for choosing to try to go to his child's graduation and told her that they were going to celebrate at a later date?
Does she have biological children?
She does not have biological children. She's a stepmother.
Okay. Go ahead.
Why y'all looking at me?
I read it, so I was waiting for y'all to go first.
Well, I'll go.
I do have a kid.
Okay.
I'll go. I'll just say this is why I think that people that are with children should only, especially if they can't be with the person that they created a child with, they should, for the most part, only be with people that either have children or have the empathy and the capacity to understand that the child does come first. At the end of the day, when you can't get a master's or celebrate a dual master's if you don't first have a pre-K or kindergarten graduation. You have to start from somewhere. So, you can't diminish a child's accomplishment. I think that's very petty. I think the fact that you would even put your husband in a predicament to where he would have to even choose between you and his child in any capacity just speaks to your level of maturity and the fact that you just simply were not designed to be a step parent.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I don't know about that. I think it's hard to have empathy for something you've never experienced, right? In life in general, it's generally easy to have empathy for people because we have so many shared experiences. Mm-hmm. But having a kid is one that she does not have. So she doesn't even understand. She don't even understand it in that way. Because at first I was like, what the fuck? She graduated with her fucking master's. Like, yeah, that is a big thing. But then I think about my sweet baby angel. And I want to be there for everything. I hate missing stuff. So I really I'm just glad I'm not in this situation because
I think it's dicey. I'm a very make it to everything.
Because here's the thing. Kids be looking for you, right?
Right. And in my mind, it comes up more questions like, okay, pre-K, that got to be during the day. It couldn't be that you know, all those graduations are really running into the same time, but maybe there's some after plans that you know, was not expressed. But I mean, I think my mindset is try to make it everything. You see your daughter graduate and take pictures and love and this and that, and make it to the next thing, even if you're late.
Yeah.
Even if you're late, even if you don't even see her walk across the stage, you have your flowers. Here you go. Yeah, congratulations. You know, I feel like make it to everything.
You know
if
what?
you can, if that's possible.
That's a good point.
Because I feel as if, because there's a lot of things that's not expressed. Because maybe what if that daughter lives in another state? That could be another problem, another city. You know, so, but if it's the same city, make it to everything. Be late. Rather than not being there at all.
That's fair advice. I think that's definitely a fair compromise.
The chance of them being at the same time, I feel like gotta be slim. So she could have created this. But you also have to
factor in traffic.
She exposed herself now. You know?
Yeah, because if you're a thinking person, you would think, okay, is it more of a jealousy thing or not wanting to share thing? Because it's like, make it to everything.
Because it could have been like, oh, babe, you know, like I'm disappointed, but you know, whatever. But it was like, you gonna miss my stuff for your daughter pre-K graduation?
Yeah, which is why I said she's childish and it's coming from a venomous place. But anyway,
Not
that brings
venomous.
me. It is. It's coming from a venomous place. It's coming from an unhealed. Like I said, y'all, I've been really, really deep on childhood traumas, and I'm really, really realizing that one of the reasons why people envy and hate on me so much is because I heal out loud, and a lot of people heal reservedly, so they can't really. My presence offends them sometimes. And I'm saying that to say that, again, this step parent has not healed their inner child, and they're not fit to be a step parent at this time. But that moves me to my next point, that my unpopular opinion is, again, if you are going to be a step parent, you have to understand that ultimately at the end of the day, when you slice the cake, when you slice the pie, the child comes first. And the only reason why you even question that or it even comes up as an issue is because that child is not biologically yours. And you know, at the end of the day, there would not even be a 3 to 5 business day question on this woman's behalf if that was her biological child that was graduating from PK. I listen. Well, I cannot not say that because it ain't happened, because she don't have one. So, just like you said, you might have felt one way, but then now that you have a child that has gone through this experience, you wanted to be there. So again, you might not have wanted to be there when you dated previous people that had children and you did not. There may have been a different dynamic. So it goes back to my point of, if you cannot fully understand and accept as a mature, responsible adult, when you take on somebody with a child or children, you do not come before the children. Don't take on the position. Unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Mic drop.
Boom. What's yours, Tarpin? I don't know. I think I'm running a little dry. You go first.
My unpopular opinion is I'm thinking.
Oh. Well, so yeah, my unpopular opinion actually is another Netflix rewatch. So I also rewatched Netflix. That's on Netflix. If we all grew up in the 90s, late 90s to the early 2000s, I rewatched Moesha. And you know what?
I know what
Moesha was the problem.
Moesha, you do this every morning. I figured you deserve a break. That's so sweet, Dee, but I'm gonna take it from here. Daddy, give me a plate. I'll fix you some real pancakes.
Yes, Moesha was a problem. I just said to myself, what is she's creating issues. I saw it yet again, and you know, of course, at that time when I was watching growing up, I was like, oh, Moesha, she's that girl. She was the problem in the show. again, we gotta start calling out the problems in our childhood shows, because I think rewatching shows and growing up and rewatching those shows again is like, wow, actually that's not good.
Like rewatching Girlfriend.
Girlfriend's another one. Yeah, Joan was the problem. Yeah,
right.
She was a problem. Everything was a problem with the men, with the friends. It's you. If you always have problems with your people, sometimes you gotta look within and see that you might be the problem. Actually, you might be a little nuts.
Message.
Yeah.
My unpopular opinion is I believe in decorum. I believe in decorum. I feel like if I'm out with my friends, like, and if we're in a place and the establishment is somewhat like quiet, I think we should maintain the decorum be quiet. Like, we don't need to be like, because as black people we could be very animated, loud, blah blah blah, which is fine, right? But I just feel like there are places and there are times,
for
right?
everything. Yeah.
You need to know how to.
What about if it's a spa?
You know what?
Here's the thing.
Latavia has to answer that question, Dwayne.
I'm just saying.
Diesel, that was the Diesel question. Latavia got to answer that question because, the thing is, when someone does correct for decorum, some of us don't like that. Mm-hmm.
Especially depending on who it's coming from.
Decorum that they feel like is being held, and maybe you're having a kiki, girl, ha, or just talking, but maybe not at the level they feel
decorum versus disrespect. You got to get your D's together.
No,
because if you come with the disrespect,
that was decorum.
No, the decorum
that
was
she said
keeping your voice. The decorum was to keep a low voice. Okay. It just happened to be a lot of individuals in there, so the voices were carrying. No one was screaming, right? Okay. But then when you get disrespectful, that's something very different than saying, hey, can y'all, when you start, why are y'all so loud?
But
oh my God. Like, now you're the one screaming. I'm confused.
If they feel like it's a spa and you're only supposed to be whispering, and you're not whispering,
they should put a sign that says whispering only.
Well, the known decorum in the spa, in the whirlpool or whatever, it's the whisper.
They should put something that says whispering only. Everybody not raised to just.
Girl, let me whisper in your ear.
No.
Okay. Well, decorum as long as they got a sign.
Don't laugh too loud.
Thank y'all so much for joining us on this episode of Wing Talk. Please send your emails, your questions, your donations, your sponsorships, all that good stuff to askwingtalk@gmail.com. Again, that's askwingtalk@gmail.com. Again, if you also want us to taste your wings or sample your wings, we must properly vet you. So please, you can also hit us up at that email and we can put you through the process. We are also looking to travel. So we're coming to cities and states all over. So please hit us up in there as well at askwingtalk@gmail.com. Again, I'm Dwayne/Diesel.
I am the Don Dada.
I'm ADHD Tay.
And this has been Wing Talk. We're outie.
Holla.
Bye.